Hi there. Later, a lesbian garage. First though, a state funeral's been held in Australia for HIV activist David Polson. The 70-year-old who died last month was one of the first people to be diagnosed there in 1984. He dedicated his life to educating people on HIV and took part in 28 drug trials. Friend Peter Campbell spoke at the service, says David remained partial to a drink even in his final days in care.
He enjoyed a few G&Ts and Veuve Clicquot, usually just on a mouth sponge. But only the day before he died, at about 6 a.m, when a nurse was looking after him, he asked her very clearly for a gin and tonic in a glass.
Those drug trials left David with some awful long-term side effects, but ultimately led to PrEP, a medication that stops HIV. A transgender woman's been sentenced to 3 years jail in Indonesia for saying Jesus should get his hair cut. TikTok influencer Ratu Talisa was reacting to a comment during a live stream telling her to cut her own hair to look more like a man. She's got nearly 3 years inside for hate speech against religion, plus a fine. Amnesty International says the punishment is shocking. And the story of a garage opened by 3 lesbians in the 1980s has been turned into a film. Ros Woolen, Annette Williams and Ros Wall set up Gwenda's Garage in Sheffield, offered all the usual services but also focused on empowering women with the likes of car maintenance classes and advice on buying second-hand motors. Ros Woolen tells Historic England they've been struggling to find employment in a male-dominated, misogynistic industry.
We had to set up because we couldn't get work as women. There wasn't the climate for women to be taken on. We were older women, we were in our 30s. There was always an excuse as to why they couldn't employ a woman.
There's a screening for the film in Sheffield later. The garage was named after racing driver Gwenda Stewart, another trailblazer in a male-dominated field. If you could big up Pride Daily on your socials, you'd just look so super cool. I'm Kev McGrath. See you tomorrow.